Hi, this is Scott from Always Time for Nine, and we're not out traveling America's highways and byways, golfing the fairways less traveled. Today we're in the studio and we're doing the third episode of our travels series. And this one's entitled 2020, the year of COVID-19. We spent this time basically in the Pacific Northwest and in Colorado. I never thought a year could be crazier than 1968. That was the summer between my senior year in high school and my freshman year in college. On our way to Aurora College in Aurora, Illinois, we drove through Chicago as the protests were happening at the Democratic National Convention. Welcome to the real world, sir. As Bob Dylan would say, the times they were a-changin'. Fast forward 52 years, and it did get worse. Just to highlight a few, COVID-19. I turned 70, crazy. We missed golf trips to Scotland and the New England states. There were protests. There were devastating fires, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. There was unemployment, business hardships, and political accusations of lies, fake news, hoaxes, and conspiracy theories. But in spite of all this, we were still able to golf the fairways less traveled. We stayed close to home and concentrated most of our playing to the Pacific Northwest. During this time, we felt it necessary to help support the small town, family-owned golf courses that may have struggled due to COVID restrictions. Let's continue to support these small town courses that can mean so much to their communities. As we move to 2021, think support small business. Let's talk a little bit about the courses we did play this year. And all of these you can see in much more detail if you go and subscribe to my Always Time for Nine website. That's alwaystimefor9.com. The first one is Bend, in Bend, Oregon, Old Back 9. This is my home course. I've talked a lot about this course. It's family owned, so I'm not going to spend much time here. Just, if you're in the Bend area, and you want a quick nine, check out Old Back 9. The next one is the Caldera Links course at Sun River Resort in Sun River, Oregon, which is just down the road from Bend. You have to stay at the facility, which is not a hardship at all, to play this 9-hole course. It's a 9-hole par 3 course, and it's a great one for family play or after you've maybe played a couple of their other courses, their 18-hole courses, which includes the Crosswater course, which is a nationally ranked course, and there's 2 other ones on the facility. Come out and give Caldera Links a try. Next, we went to Orcas Island Golf Course on Orcas Island in the state of Washington. It's part of the San Juan Islands. Family-owned course by the Taylor family. They were very welcoming hosts. A good course to play. It's got a great start. The first 3 holes are really challenging, and they challenged me. But it's also about the experience. If you've never ridden a ferry, take a ferry from the mainland in Washington out to Orcas Island to play this course. And it's a great little area to take some hikes too. So you can read more about that on my website. Next, we stopped in Ellensburg, Washington, which is near Yakima. And this was on our way home from Orcas Island. Course is owned by the Crimp brothers. They were very welcoming hosts. This is a course that was actually built many years ago by the farmers in the area. They're the ones who took the land. They wanted a course to play that was near them, so they mapped out a course, got out their farm equipment, and they made a 9-hole course. It's really just about the only one in this particular area. There may be a few other ones, but this is going to get a lot of play. Don't expect a fast round. We luckily got out in front of a slow-moving fivesome behind us. So you can read a little bit more about this. We talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. But again, the course is a nice course. The ugly is something else that you can read about. Hidden Valley Golf Course, owned by the Nord family in Cottage Grove, Oregon, very close to Eugene. I've played this course numerous times. This is a course that actually I was able to meet their men's club, and I wrote about this course having character and characters. So take a look at that and stop by and see the Nords when you're along I-5 in Cottage Grove. River Ridge Golf Course in Eugene was one that I knew nothing about, stopped by, and it's really an outstanding 9-hole facility. A couple courses along the river, a couple holes along the river, and I would definitely stop by and play this course. Moving to Colorado, we got a little bit away from Washington, traveled just a bit because we had to see some family in Colorado. But the Greg Mastriona Golf Course at Highland Hills is a course, it's got a series of courses there. We, as a 9-hole course, we played the blue course. We played this many, many times over the years. It's in Westminster, Colorado. And spending 45 years in Colorado, except we played this many, many times. There's also an 18-hole championship course, the Gold Course, which is one of the outstanding courses in the Denver metro area. So I would definitely get out and play that, and also give the 9-hole blue course a try because they're both outstanding. Also at this facility, there's 2 9-hole courses, par 3 courses. One of them plays through the trees, and so again, it's fun to play there. And there's also an 18-hole putt-putt course and a go-kart track. So something fun for the whole family. And if you want to travel a little bit down the road in Westminster, there's Water World. Hope that's still open. Don't know what's happening with COVID restrictions, but again, there's so many things to do in this area of Westminster, Colorado. So definitely check out this facility. The last one we're going to talk about is Pelican Lakes Golf Club in Windsor, Colorado. The Falls course is the 9-hole course. That's probably one of the nicest 9-hole courses that we've played. And in 2015, we also gave it our 9-hole course of the year. So get out there, play that course. The 18-hole championship course has a lot of water. Again, another fun one to play. Just a word of warning, because again, I didn't read my own original write-up of the Falls course, but if you play the Falls course, take a cart, especially when you're plus 70. There's a couple holes where you climb, and the second time around when I tried to walk it, my heart was pounding so bad. The guys I played with thought they might have to wheel me down the mountain. So definitely, unless you're a youngster, I would definitely take a cart at Pelican Lakes. But great people out there and a good restaurant too. So as you are traveling around this summer, and hopefully a lot of you can get out, we're going to get out a lot more. You can get to see some of the courses that we talk about. So if you like this video and you like this series, please go to my YouTube channel, Always Time for 9, and subscribe and like this video. You can also subscribe to my Always Time for 9 website along with my Instagram channel. Coming up in May, we are going to play a tournament at Gearhart Golf Links in Gearhart, Oregon, and a few other courses along the northern Oregon coast. I don't have any openings during the 3 or 4 rounds we're going to play there. But as we travel other places this summer, we want to play with you out there. And if you go to my website, you'll see things outlined. And I know as we travel around, we are going to have some openings. So again, hopefully you have a great summer. We're getting through some of the COVID-19 restrictions. So remember, as you're out and about traveling America's highways and byways, remember, there's always time for 9.